Canadian 3 stars of the game as selected by Sportsnet. Your third star tonight from the Edmonton Oilers, number 4, Chris Russell. Your second star of the night from your Edmonton Oilers with his 9th goal of the season, number 14, Jordan Eberle. And your first star tonight from your Edmonton Oilers with 1 goal and 2 assists, number 97, Connor McDavid. And now down to Oilers TV's Tom Gazzola, who's with number 97 of your Edmonton Oilers.
All right, Connor, you waited till the very end, this time on the right side of the time clock. Just take us through that move and the suspense at the end to find out that that was actually a good goal.
Yeah, definitely a dramatic way to finish the game, but we'd been out there for a long time, so Jab made a great play to find me on the breakaway, and I just tried to make my move, and kind of fortunate to win in, but the puck definitely was across the line.
How comfortable are you guys in close games, and how comfortable are you guys in overtime games?
Yeah, we found a way to win a lot of these games. It's a credit to the fans for keeping us in it, and especially when we're down and out, so definitely credit to the fans here.
Connor, congratulations on point number 100 in your career. We'll see you Friday night.
Thank you.
Connor McDavid, points number 100, 101, and 102 on his career. The Oilers beat the Panthers 4-3 in OT.
The Edmonton Oilers organization would like to thank all fans in attendance tonight for another great show of support. The Oilers are back at Rogers Place Friday, January 20th, as they take on the Nashville Predators. Game time is 7.
To the point, what was the official's explanation on that, on the goal at the end of overtime?
Well, I think our concern was that, one of the refs may have thought the puck went in the net, so he called it a goal. So first and foremost, we wanted to make sure that had it not been called a goal off the bat, then it possibly could have been inconclusive due to the fact that you couldn't see the puck. We never really got to that point. I don't know what they've seen, but that was definitely our argument.
Do you take the positives of a comeback, being down 2-0 in the first period and getting a point on the road?
Yeah, I mean, we'll take the positives of that. I mean, not the start we wanted, but given the fact that we played last night and the fact that we battled back the way we did, I thought we played a lot of good minutes tonight against a pretty good hockey team, so I'm pretty proud of the guys for that.
Good. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it.
Did you have a pretty good idea that went in after you shot it, or were you kind of waiting to see what it looked like too?
I thought it went in just because he was already in his net basically, and the refs did a good job, and the guys back in Toronto and the video did a good job of being able to find a clear shot of it.
You guys had a lead to work with, but let it get away. Was that just one of those games where you let it get away from you, but were able to pull it back?
Yeah, that's unfortunately been a trend for us. But the main thing is we're finding ways to win games. We got off to a good start, and saw that lead go away quick, or not quick, but they kind of took over the game after we got up two. So, good on us to find a way to win, though.
How tired were you?
Yeah, we've been out there a long time, but I saw they kind of had three guys below the tops of circles, and Leon had the puck with all kinds of time, and usually when he does that, he's going to make a sweet pass, and he definitely did that.
So you got one taken.
But we found a way to get it into overtime and find a way to get 2 points. So those are much needed. Come the end of the season, you look back at some of these games like that, and those are big too.
How much has this last little bit tested your patience and your professionalism and kind of everything?
Yeah, it's been tough. Obviously you're known as a goal scorer. That's what you like to do. And I think the frustrating thing is I've had so many chances and I just haven't finished. So it was nice to contribute in a fashion that, it was a time when we needed the goal. So to get the 2 points.
Just how big a relief is it, though? Like, what kind of monkey thing up the back is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you haven't scored in a while and you find a way to put the puck in the net, you definitely get a jolt of confidence and a little bit of leeway. But that being said, consistency is a big thing in this game. So if you haven't scored in a while, you have to try and get on a bit of a run and try and create some offense so that hopefully we can get string together some more wins.
Yeah, I was just telling him I wasn't sure if I stayed on side or not. That's what I told Connor right out of the gate. But thankfully it counted and got the 2 points.
Who was happier? You heard Connor. Connor seemed to be pretty happy when you scored it.
Yeah, it was nice. Everyone knew how long the goalless route was going. For me, I just try to play hard every night, and obviously I'm not here to score 30 goals, but it's nice to help the team in any way I can, and it's nice to finally get one.
Looking at the big picture here, being able to come from behind and win this game, showing that you guys can win different ways.
Yeah, it's huge. We all know in here that's not good enough. Come April, that's not going to cut it. But we found a way to win. All good teams in the league don't play great for all 82 games, but they found a way to win, and that's what we did tonight. And we got a good team in Nashville coming in here that we got to be better.
One-goal games are becoming the norm for this team. Overtime games. How calm are you guys in these situations to keep coming out with 2 points?
We're confident. Definitely, I think as we go on, and even in April. You're not going to get high-scoring games. I think they're all going to be tight games. They're going to be 2-1 games, 3-2 games. So we have to feel comfortable playing in them, and right now we do, and we just got to keep that going.
Hope you don't mind talking again about your goals.
In their zone, and then we started to get cute, started throwing pucks over, and they got forwards that can skate and make plays and that jump in the rush, and we ended up getting in a lot of trouble, but we found ways to win, and the goal, it was nice to finally get one.
I wonder what it's like to go into overtime and have kind of Connor McDavid.
Haley, I guess.
Obviously, a disappointing end to this hockey game, but you got to be proud. You made some big saves to keep your team in the game, especially when you're down 2-0.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's a valuable point. I mean, obviously when you're down early, I mean that's not how you draw it up. But I thought we battled back hard as a team and deserved the point, if not the extra. So unfortunate, but good to battle back.
And obviously, you didn't agree with the decision at the end of overtime.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
you
any.
felt that you made that you made the save and the puck stayed over the goal line.
I mean, I don't think any goalie will agree with that call. I mean, obviously he's a good player, and obviously I think 20,000 people thought it went in, and obviously I knew I had it in my glove, and I didn't know if it had crossed the line or not. But when I saw the replay, I thought that they might make the call our way, but not the way the ref saw it. So, you just you go on with life. I mean, I'll take from it what I feel I can, and you just move on.
Did you get an explanation? The puck's in your glove, obviously. And did you get an explanation why they called it a goal?
The explanation I got is they said my glove was in the net, and so yeah, that's the explanation I got.
Disappointing end to a really good hockey game, and you got to be proud of your team coming back after getting in a hole 2-0.
Yeah, Randy, couldn't have said it better. I'm real proud of them. We came into an extremely tough building with a lot of elite players, and our guys played their heart out. We got obviously 4 major guys out of our lineup, and for us to come in here and do what we did and get a point and really have a chance to win the game right to the end says an awful lot about our team.
Do you agree with the ruling by the NHL at the end of overtime?
Yeah, I mean the video is clear. I mean they had a view of it in Toronto. They had a view of it right on the ice. So we're going to go with it. Francis, I thought made the right call. As tough as it is, I mean, talking to Robbie Tallis after the game, he said it definitely was in. So the NHL does a real good job at looking at the video review, and it's tough, but you got to live with the ruling.
You
Feel bad for James Reimer. He made some big saves, especially late in the third period and in overtime.
Yeah, I do. I mean, we all do. He played his heart out. He played an unbelievable game. As usual, our goaltending continues to give us a chance to win every night, and that's all you can ask for him. And like I said, the effort was outstanding. There's an awful lot to build on, a lot of positives, and the efforts we're getting from Scarboza, McKegg, Thompson. Even though Thompson doesn't get a ton of minutes, he gives us quality minutes. Sean Thornton's a great leader on the bench. It was really a good night. It's tough, but it was a good night.
Tough to find that secondary scoring as well. You got Vinny Trocheck red hot, but after that, it seems like it's really difficult to find that offense.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think, too, the guys are still getting used to being here on a regular basis and getting big minutes and important minutes. McKegg went out, I thought, and did a great job for us. So we'll keep building on it. Like I said, a lot of positives to work with.
Todd, do you feel, more glad that you got the 2 points out of there, or more frustration over the way the game got for a lot of it?
Well, both those feelings exist. Obviously, we're not going to be perfect all season, and putting 2 points in the bank is really important for our team. And when it comes to April, it won't matter how that game was played. We'll only know that we have the points in the bank. But I can tell you this, if we move forward playing that way, it'll be a long time before we win again. So there's some concern there and some disappointment in our guys. It kind of hurts to say it, but I thought we were outworked tonight, and we were out hustled, and they probably valued the points more than we did. They deserved them more. Goaltender, D, forwards, coaching staff, everybody was not where they needed to be to perform at the NHL level, at a high level.
So that tells you maybe your team has grown a little. There was a time when you guys get beat on all those fronts and it wasn't even close.
Yes and no. Yes, when you look at it from that perspective. And certainly in the past we would have got beat 5-2 and moved on and it was fine. So progress there, but disappointment in the other part of the progress where, hey, we have to realize where we're at. And if you want to keep your number at between 1 and 10 in the league, you got to be prepared every night. There's nights you're going to lose. There's nights the other team's going to be a little bit better than you. They're going to get a break, a bounce, a call. But to get outworked, out-hustled, out-positioned, out-passed for a whole game, basically, there's about a 10-minute span where we were the better team, is disappointing. And you don't keep your upper stature playing that way. And our guys still have to learn that.
Todd, you had a game. You had talked earlier how you're waiting for some guys to get scoring. 2 guys with the 2 longest droughts on the team, and Caston and Eberle, get on the score sheet. How much do you think that means for your team? You've been around long enough to think maybe that carries over moving forward?
Yeah, that's the little nuances within the game is that Ebbs got on the score sheet, big goal, big time. We counted on him to do that, and he got it done. So that's a good start for him. Cass as well. Cass has been, I think he's got more disallowed goals than goals now during the season, which is real unfortunate for him. But he's a pretty good soldier. He shows up and he knows where he is in the lineup. He's accepted the penalty kill. For him to get a goal is important as well. So, but both of them quite simple plays: going to the net, putting it in on a pass or a pass off the pad type thing. A number of our players got way too cute tonight and got nothing out of it.
Jujar didn't finish the game. Any update there? And Matt Benning, late scratch, or is he ill?
Yeah, Benny, we'd planned to play Benny, but he, after the morning skate, he got sick and just got sicker as the day went on. And JJ left with an upper body injury real early in the game. And I thought it affected our flow, our ability to play 4 lines, which didn't help things. So I think he'll be out a little bit. How long, I don't know at this point.
Todd, would you offer an observation on Connor passing the 100-point mark? The fact that he's done it in less than 100 games, does that mean something extra?
With Connor, it almost gets old talking about it. And it shouldn't, because he's 19 years old and he's doing what he does. He rises to the occasion in overtime. A couple helpers tonight. But I think when you, when you get to that point where you're scoring a point a game or more at this level, regardless of how old you are, how many years you've been in the league, you've arrived and you're one of the top players.
Todd, if you had to rank it, how would you say the look-alike was for you tonight? Was that a 5 out of 10, a 7?
I'm not even going to go there. That's disappointing. Good. Thanks.